This is no tie. Oh, we fucked it up because now the vest is gone. Oh, this is with a tie. Oh my god. Oh, they're all fucked up. Vests. Outfits. Um. Oh my god. Just fuck that up. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Here. And then we just go doop. No. Doop. Nope. Oh my god, the tie is an extra thingy. Ah, I'm losing it. Is it an undershirt actually? Go for nope.
Good buddy. All right. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, 1 second. I said, yeah, 1 second. I said, you know what I'm talking
I can't tell if 15 is the nothing or if one is. Because I don't see anything on. What's changing here? How does it look? I don't see it clipping, and this is a pretty tight fitting shirt. Outfits. No tie. Done. We should do a whole thing of Rhodes' fucking outfits. Hold on. Let me figure out what the mask is. And then I'm just gonna delete the old uniforms and just copy all of these without the mask. Mask. Perfect. So what I'm gonna do is this. Nope. Actually, we're just not even gonna mention mask. Probably the most appropriate way to deal with it. Cancel. This on. Close. Mask. Outfits. Okay, so these three, we can delete this. This. What are these? Why does it look so baggy? Let's pretend that never existed. We're just gonna get rid of them. Our shower fit. Our group 6 fit. Golfing. SWAT. No, skip. Do we really go with the beard? Was the wedding in November? Was this No Shave November? Holy fuck. This was our thing with Chaos Legion. Pretty funny, actually. Let's categorize some of this. ECSO, uniform, long sleeve, whoops, long sleeve, senior, best. Does it? I don't know if it needs the space in between, but hmm. The golfing. I still can't get over this. We need to get the golf club from Osvaldo, but we have a walking stick in the meantime. Not that that qualifies. All right, get on duty. Ugh. With mask. That purple color is so difficult to read. Wait, how are colors determined? Never mind. It's because whatever... It's in a specific order. So, like, I was confused as to how this one was tie, but so was this one. How does long sleeve fit here but not here? I'm confusion. Ventura told us he put brakes in the Scout. By the way. Doink. We're going to check over here to see if food has been put on this side, which it has. We'll take these drinks and...
Coming back up onto Innocence.
Straight again. Canals again, still continuing. Here we go now eastbound in the canals. May jump onto Alta. 22, still continuing eastbound in the canals. Yes, that'll be the Davis and Dutch London. Still doing eastbound, he's taking the Dutch London one. Still doing eastbound. Exiting, immediate left. Eastbound Dutch London, crossing Royalo. Immediate left, Northbound River alleys behind Jamestown. And northbound parallel, crossing Carson. That's McDonald. Left, and immediate right northbound still. Still going northbound River alleys, coming out to Innocence. Right, immediate left again, northbound. Transitioning Little Bighorn, northbound.
I was gonna say we need repair kits. Nope.
Taking alley, sorry, I had a bit of a headache, guys. Taking an alley behind a block, coming onto Davis. Right and then left, now continuing westbound Capital. Immediate left, westbound Crusade, transitioning southbound. Left, immediate right, go through Click Lovers, coming onto Davis.
Additionals required.
Not this time, no. Go continuing, I believe we should be okay for now.
We have 4
Continuing
ground
westbound.
units and air 1 for a Polito.
I mean, yes, we would run one, yes. On the Innocence now, eastbound, immediate left, on behind the 24/7. Right, eastbound, immediate left, 22 right, continuing eastbound behind the VU. VTB.
That's with Strawberry.
Yeah, thank you.
Northbound Strawberry.
There you go. Again, visual continuing northbound Strawberry, coming towards Vespucci, left, westbound Vespucci. Left, southbound Vespucci, Elgin, immediate right, westbound parallel Vespucci, right, northbound, coming out onto Vespucci. Taking the alley towards Paywall, northbound. Left, potentially coming out southbound now, parallel power. Doing right, westbound Vespucci. Crossing Alta.
Did a bunch of it earlier, Matt.
They may break off the moment I go for a refuel, so just be ready for that. Continuing westbound Vespucci, taking a right, northbound Palomino. Left, westbound
Left,
the alley
go
parallel
right,
to Brand Garage. They may be stuck there.
Oh, that's
Nothing
my
fit.
bad. That's my bad.
Hey, firm. Going to westbound, coming out, right, northbound Ginger. Left, westbound San Andreas. Crossing Decker, sticking to westbound San Andreas. Crossing North Rockford, sticking to westbound. Taking a right through an alley, going behind Colton Garage. Red Desert, stand by for direction. Crossing still, continuing, coming out Marathon. Right mid, right again, northbound on Prosperity. Meaning right, eastbound, below the Perro. Left, northbound, on Crawford.
Good pass.
Immediate right, eastbound Perth. Left, immediate right, going the alleys behind the white garages. Coming out
Larry
Dorset.
Porter.
Going right, eastbound Dorset. Right into the hotel, LTTB.
Continuing through westbound.
Visual,
Left.
continuing
southbound.
now, southbound. Crossing below the Perro, going behind the Life Invader. Fleeker, left, eastbound, Marathon. Immediate right, southbound Heritage. Continuing eastbound Heritage. Moving Star Way, crossing Moving Star Way, continuing eastbound. Crossing Dorset, continuing, taking a right, eastbound, Eastbourne Way. Left, away from an alley. Left again, westbound, coming out. Crossing through, continuing westbound. Coming out onto below the Perro, continuing westbound below the Perro. Right, westbound Dorset.
How's your fuel looking?
About 15%, continuing westbound Dorset. Going to right, northbound, transitioning eastbound, 22, taking immediate left again, westbound onto Sam Austin Drive. They're going through a house, coming out onto Dorset, eastbound. Although that house had 2 entrances, still continuing east flips. Dorset. Left, eastbound, below the Perro. Patola, so continuing eastbound, below the Perro, going transition towards Harwick. Doing eastbound Harwick.
So Addison A1.
I think he had a headache. I just watched it crash. He crashed with him.
Revise on the vehicle.
Yeah, FM, I got it. That's westbound on Del Perro Freeway. Incorrect lanes of travel. Now back correct lanes of travel, send out westbound. Taking the off ramp to La Porta Freeway. Taking the jump down. Continuing westbound on Del Perro Freeway. Crossing to incorrect lanes of travel. Heavy braking, heading up towards San Andreas. Crossing through into the skate park. Fuck.
We're taking the jump down towards Vespucci. Magellan, stand by for direction. It's left. It's left. It's going in the laneway, back out towards Integrity, or not Integrity, Imagination, or whatever it is. All the way through to the next one. And then right,
I heard them north
I believe.
through this alley, I believe.
I heard the same
No,
thing.
they went on Imagination Court. They headed northbound Imagination Court on BCB.
It's South Rockford?
Yeah, they didn't come out on South Rockford. I think they went straight through on a Ginger on BCB. Gonna code 6.
I may have the vehicle at the rental lot. A-firm. Westbound through the rental lot towards Ginger. BCB. Right northeast on Ginger. Right eastbound Vespucci. Whichever unit's heading east to hold it. Full sending.
Left northbound Palomino. Westbound to Grand Garage. And to Ginger, right northbound Ginger. Right eastbound San Andreas. Left northbound Palomino. Slowing left to the laneway, parallel Patola. What's the eastbound? Slowing left, westbound. Gonna come out.
I can't turn for shit.
southbound. To eastbound Dorset. Right, southbound Palomino. Palomino, BCB.
Left eastbound.
Left San Andreas.
And right southbound
southbound
Kelly. I'll hold secondary. Left eastbound Vespucci.
A-firm Perry attach.
Left northbound Peaceful. Right eastbound off-road towards Alta. Right southbound Alta. Left eastbound Vespucci. Are we clear for PBS?
A from 382 secondary. Right southbound power, left eastbound through the alleyway. Coming out on power. Elgin, sorry. Right southbound Elgin. Left eastbound through the back of the VU. Going through next side, coming out on Strawberry. Right southbound Strawberry. Right again, westbound through the alleyway again. Going through fences, coming back out where he came from on Elgin. Heading straight through westbound through the mechanic shop. UCB.
Continuing west, exiting power. Left southbound power.
I got him.
Continuing southbound through the alleyway towards Form. Right westbound. Oop. Towards Carson. Right westbound Carson. Left merging southwest into the alleys parallel to Form. I'm gonna parallel here.
Push right through.
Making a U-turn towards Alta. Stand by. Right northbound Alta, left westbound into the canals. Oh, I've 50'd. They're continuing north towards Lower La Puerta.
And I'm still continuing northbound Laura La Porta. Ooh, you're right, Ocean King. Continuing off-road, eastbound, going on to Alta, crossing all
You know
the way
what?
up.
We're gonna try
eastbound
something.
Adam's Apple, BCB.
I'm checking power.
Is that better? Where were they last seen?
Last seen going eastbound Adam's Apple, passing New Casino.
Hey, firm. If I had to guess, they were likely to cut south on power because they turn and then turn and then turn over and over and over. I'm gonna check the old storage units under Olympic by power. Nothing underneath.
Matt also found these guys trying to park up at Fudge Lane, so if you're code 6ing, head towards sort of that area.
390 en route.
Apparently they're parking it right on the corner of Innocence and Fudge.
Roads, can you help?
Hey, firm.
I don't want to talk about it, so I don't drive.
I'm gonna push it from the other side.
Thank you.
No problem. Were there any other vehicles involved at all? Damn it. 390 is going to get on top of the hospital next to Fudge and see whether or not they show up at all.
Hey, fam. Black and Color Buffalo just pulled in there, but I don't see who occupied it.
I don't remember where the ladder is. Actually, it's by the parking thing. When the frat lived on Fudge? Yeah, I do remember that. It was a good time.
Alright, we will be going this Code 4 UTL. Thanks for the backup, guys. Roads, if you want to stay there and see if they show up, then be my guest. No dramas.
A firmification. You good, Matt?
Yeah, I just like it's very annoying, you know. It's really high up, then all of a sudden I feel like I had to trip my ass.
Oh.
So, you know, it's one of those days. I was flying at about 600 feet, and then my head started hurting, and all of a sudden I felt like it was a lot lower.
A firm.
Love that for you.
Life, though. Just in the lower motor pool.
L.
Lynn?
Where's Rhodes? Where are you?
I'm
Rhodes.
on top of the hospital near Fudge. I'm gonna see if I can catch them coming back to this area.
Hey, Tim. When you're done, I need to chat to you real quick about something.
Hey, firm.
Rhodes, do you know what the Karakara goes like, the V12 in it?
I don't think there's any good option in the Karakara. There is one with the V12. The sheriff owns it. It's not great, truthfully. It's had the W6, like I've seen cars with the 6.5 V12, the W16. It's just ass. Ugh. Need to pee.
Night Fisher.
Daniel.
Want to pee, but I feel like people will show up as soon as I go. What other vehicles? Y'all, what does a Huntley look like?
Huntley?
Flat Astron. It's SUV, correct?
A firm. The reason I ask is because there is a white SUV that drove past Fudge. They did not stop on the side like closest to the Frigid building. It was white in color. There's someone on Fudge running on foot. That's clipping. Let's not do that.
One of those 76 to Beatty Band to collect paycheck.
Were any individuals wearing all white and a black motorcycle helmet?
Don't think so. I think someone was wearing like all black and a black motorcycle helmet. Fully changed outfits.
Can I get someone close to Fudge to run the plate of this buffalo?
389 again. Coming from Mirror Park.
Actually, two individuals wearing all black. One of them pulled the tailgater out of a garage. I don't know if they.
Where's
parked it.
the?
So if you
where's
make
the
a
buffalo?
right, try to get the plate of the tailgater that was pulled out. See who that's owned by. One of the individuals kind of looked like Coop Torres.
That's exactly who the plate came back to.
Hey, firm. I didn't realize they owned a property off of Fudge.
Would you like me to drive through this side road and pick up another plate, or?
Negative. Just pull out of the area. I don't want them to get too suspicious.
Tour.
I may have made a mistake. Emotion King.
Okay.
Go 2576 911 Redwood.
Six 1176 the latest 99 Alpha.
What do we say?
389. Same traffic.
I'm undecided on what I want to do. There's still an understeer problem, and it
611 has it. It is southbound unknown road. Now southbound road. Crossing Buoy DP. Southbound Dorset.
A certain way.
2470, right southbound Los Lagunas.
I need to pee chat. I'll be back.
Position southbound Peaceful. Left eastbound Vespucci, right southbound Alta Street car park. Be exiting eastbound to Alta Street. Right southbound Alta. Left eastbound Adams Apple. Right southbound Power. Left eastbound Innocence. Strawberry. Doing Pit. Left northbound Crusade past CMC. Westbound Capital. Southbound Strawberry. Southbound holding right for Dutch London westbound. Merging northbound Dutch London. Left at the fork for South Rockford northbound. Position northbound North Rockford. Cross West Eclipse. Still northbound North Rockford past the university. Beanham Canyon. Past the jet ski Randalls, northbound Tonga Drive. Right over the bridge, left, then right. It's currently eastbound, Zancudo Branca.
611 secondary. Now southbound Zancuda Barranca. Left, eastbound Zancuda Grand Valley. Going to be sending it down northbound toward Route 68 around the Zancuda Grand Valley. Vehicle has some crazy movement. 50% down the way of Zancuda Grand Valley.
The primary Blackberry.
Oh, I fired.
Hold right. Approaching 68.
Hey, Roger there.
Right eastbound Route 68.
What's
Left
that?
on the 68 approach to Joshua.
So there was a vehicle you VAF'd back in February, right? But the VAF never got applied because obviously that the MDT
Left
was having the
Joshua
funky
northbound.
wonky bullshit.
Of not, was it like documented
yeah,
on
we couldn't,
the?
like,
Past the Stab
yeah, it was
City.
documented on the original owner's profile.
Yep.
And on the on the report, right? Now we actually got that vehicle yesterday in an OIS. And I noticed after we'd already issued the VAF and sent it on its way, because I was finally up VAFing the original owner's vehicle at the time as well, and noticed it. And I went to retrospectively apply as we should have, because obviously it should have been applied
should have
back in
been, yeah.
February when the system. Well, according to Ava Devereaux, we shouldn't do that because it's been over a month.
Well, I don't give a
since I got
fuck
into that
what she
habit.
has to say, because legislation
Yeah.
doesn't even mention that it needs to be applied via the actual VAF system, not to my understanding.
Yeah. And so what happened was, like, because I spoke to Nye about it, right? Because I mentioned the car and I mentioned, like, the parts, so we know when you VAF'd it. And he's like, well, we should fucking go get that shit, like, put out search warrant to go seize it from the garage. I was like, yep, all right. Wrote it up. And then he was like, oh, wait, it's over a month, like, since the VAF should have been, like, you know, applied to it. We probably need to confirm it with a judge. I called Ava, and then she's like, yeah, it's my understanding, like, unless there's proof that he's seen the notice, like a Z Shaw, the original owner, saw the notice.
Irrelevant.
We shouldn't apply that.
Who was it?
So originally it was a Z Shaw, but the owner is currently J Hobbs. It's the jugular 3 strikes. Or sorry, BVAF, 3 VAFs.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real. I don't think I care.
Yep, fair. Out of curiosity, because you wrote in the report that you sent a contract to him, did you also send a text to him at all? Or just a contract?
I believe
I know it's like
just
a
a contract.
Shot, what I'd ask. Do you know if he potentially signed it or anything like that? To confirm
what
he
does the plate
received
start in?
application? It is. Second. 8-6 Oscar 6 Papa.
Is it the jugular?
Yes.
No, he did not sign it, but it was requested same day. And
Did you sign it
considering,
yourself?
yeah, I signed it. I have a timestamp of that
Would you
as
be
well.
able to potentially add that to the original report if possible?
Sure.
I appreciate you. Because, yeah, I don't know. They're making me jump through fucking hoops just to get this car seized. Like, Jay didn't seem to give a fuck about it being seized. This is more like if those parts are still in it, at the time, like between now and him eventually turning it in, I mean, PD and DOJ miss out on that stuff.
Is there a judge around right now?
That's a good question. Let's have a look. We might be lucky if Beric or Weiss are awake, but outside of that, I don't know.
Yeah, no. There's nothing in legislation that actually indicates that it needs to go through our VAF system. In fact, it specifically states any person or any personally owned vehicle, blah, 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 will accumulate a VAF involved with a violent felony. Vehicle must be physically seized by the police during the commission of the crime, including deactivating after the fact. It must be found to have no signs of tampering. VAF points will be tracked by the LSPD, BCSO, and SASM through a joint document. Well, it does say in a joint document in the MDT, but you know what a joint document is? Their profile.
Yeah. It's just unfortunate.
Can we all
that he
see
happened
it?
to like transfer it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just unfortunately transferred the fucking vehicle, so I don't think it got like picked up on. And I only managed to pick up on it again because we happen to have both Jay's vehicle, which is like that jugular, and a T20 belonging to Aziz at the same time while I was vaffing it and noticed it.
Yeah, interesting.
I feel like we should have had like a document, like an actual like a report, something like that, to go through when this shit was happening, rather than profiles, just for the fact of like people transferring vehicles, you know.
The thing is, we did have an original like VAF document, but you can't have tables in the MDT, which made it look like an absolute fucking mess.
Makes sense.
Let's see. Let me just make sure I'm let me make sure I read this correctly. Needs to be a joint document in the MDT. A document is defined as a piece of written, printed, or electronic matter that provides information or evidence or that serves as an official record. And considering, I think that I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But this is giving a joint document.
Yeah, I mean, the announcement did state to put it on people's profiles. So, I mean, it's only that, BTSO, LSPD, DOJ, and SASM all see.
You know what?
I wonder if Arcadia can wake up.
So right now, just to clarify, the VAF is not on the vehicle, correct?
So it is on the vehicle because like I went to apply because like,
you
I was
applied
used
it.
to
Okay.
the fact that vehicles that had their VAFs on the profiles were to be applied. It was just missed because of the MDT issues. So I applied it. I went to call Jay. He told me he can't get it to us today because he's too busy to do it, and then he hung up. And then I spoke to Brian about it. He's like, we should put a search and seizures warrant out to get the vehicle. So like fuck waiting and charging him however much for however long, And I did that, and then he realized like it had been over a month since the original VAP was supposed to be, and then he said we should probably get a judge who's okay before we actually do that.
Huh. Oh my god, look at my report. Unfortunately, the jugular with the plate does not populate in the vehicle tab and cannot be issued a VAF. As a result, Rhodes documented the VAF on Aziz Shah's profile. Rhodes notified both Nils Falk and Aziz Shah about the VAF using contract and requested both of their signatures.
She's like, yeah, unless we can prove that, she was like, unless we can prove that Aziz saw it, we can't really apply.
How the fuck can I do that if... Okay, let me get this straight. How can I prove he would see a fucking text message?
Well, not even then. How can we prove that he'd even seen like a contract, right? Because like there's no notification goes out. There's no red receipts. Like it's redundant and pointless in my opinion. Because like they ain't gonna sign the fucking contract to say, yeah,
no, they never do.
I got a fucking VAF. Yeah.
Let me.
I felt like it was pretty swayed towards the criminals in this instance, and like I understood her mindset. Like she wanted more evidence that we had indeed notified him.
There's lit. Okay. Yeah, sure. Sure. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Let me just... Actually, no. I'm not putting my notification in the fucking report. It's just a requirement that they need, that they have... listen, they received their notification. It's indicated in the report they've received their notification.
Yeah.
It is silly because at this point, like, it'd be different if they were like, I never received it, okay? But that burden sort of shifts to them.
I'd also get it right if VAF points fell off or anything like that. Totally fine. But the fact is, like, VAF points are permanent at this stage of time. Like, it's not like the VAF would have fallen off, right? And us applying at this time would change anything.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if we can get a judge to speak about this because this is actually idiotic.
Yeah.
um. Okay. I have pinged the judges.
Ooh, let's hope we get one that listens.
Well, I mean, if we get one that doesn't listen, it is what it is. But
yeah,
I guess two can play at that game because, like, if they're not gonna listen,
we're not gonna listen. Just take the car.
Well, no, we can't take the car. It has to go to a judge.
I mean,
but
yeah,
like,
I mean, we can still like.
But
grab
it'll
it if
still be
necessary,
it'll still be applied.
Yeah.
And then regarding the jugular, hold on. No memento. Vehicles. I'm sorry. I am going to fucking snap if a judge attempts to tell me that it's not.
Okay.
No, it wouldn't be a crash out. It genuinely would not be a crash out. Because I promise you, I'm going to point out the most idiotic fucking bullshit if they try to claim, well, you didn't prove you notified. Really? I didn't prove I notified? Not in the report.
To prove it. It's fucking annoying. It's like, it's the thing that's annoying as well. Like can we see who we even shared it with? By the way, I don't think it tells us who we shared this shit with. Can we?
Who the
like the MDT?
The document?
Documents. I don't think it even shows who. We
okay,
shared this
so
with,
so here's the thing: you cannot request a signature to somebody who it's not shared with, which means
true, yes.
If a signature is requested, regardless of it whether or not they sign it, if it is if it's requested, that means it was shared with them.
Yeah. I wish it would show the day you requested the damn signature if they hadn't signed it.
So it shows my signature and the timestamp.
Yeah. Doesn't show.
And I do them back to back. I request my signature, I sign it, then I request theirs. So timestamp pretty much identical. Like, genuinely, I'm going to lose it because we are going to. I'm just thinking, like, Your Honor, I was never notified of a court case. Did you take a photo of it?
Jesus
Did
Christ,
you?
Yeah. I mean, I can see them doing that shit too.
Did you do it within the first 30 days? I will actually, Matt, I will actually have my moment, dude. I will actually.
Your villain arc.
There's just no way a judge would be like, yeah, well, you may have notified, but unfortunately,
we saw it. Yeah.
That is
it's so dumb because like I was
idiotic.
chatting to Willie and all that about like, what if the person, you know, we were doing the text message shit still right, and the text the number we sent it to was like a fucking throwaway number they've gotten rid of already, you know? Like it's not like we have all their numbers like we used to, you know? So database.
Which is why
numbers.
we do contracts now, because people could have multiple phone numbers.
Yeah. So dumb. Like I'm considering going through like a bunch of reports tomorrow and seeing which, like, assuming the judges, like whoever we speak to, is fine of it.
Wait, Aziz Shah
the VAS retrospectively.
owns 2 properties on Fudge.
He does, yes. He's a member.
Wait, is that where
FNF.
Coops? Wait, what the fuck's FF? Aziz Shah used to hang out with besties.
So he's now a member of FNF, which is Fudge and the Furious, I think it is what they call themselves. It's fucking Jay Hobbs' crew. We got shot by them in shift 2 yesterday.
Damn. Well, I think the funniest part is in this report I specifically clarified that they were notified via contract.
Yeah, like the reports there, I mean, like they can literally see the date that you made that, like that edit too. So like it's not like they can say, oh, he only just did it. It's like, well, this is back fucking February, guys.
Vehicle owners will be notified when their vehicle accumulates a VAF. This is under the notification process, to be clear. The notification will include details about the general incident. Reports associated with the incident will be subject to the normal FOIA process.
Yeah.
I hate to break it to you, but we succeeded on the notification process because I did all those things. I'll read the document I shared with him. You ready?
Yes.
Dear Aziz Shah, this is Senior Deputy Rhodes of the BCSO. This is your formal notification of a vehicle asset forfeiture VAF point being added to your jugular plate 8606PAEM, registered in your name. This is on the basis of this vehicle's involvement in a violent felony in which it was used as the primary escape vehicle in a bank robbery in which there was a hostage. There were no signs of tampering on the vehicle at the conclusion of the pursuit. The report number associated with the situation in question is R-19018.
Jesus fucking Christ, yours is so much better than mine. Mine's so basic. It's literally just like the standard VAF, like notice that we write on the actual VAF itself. I need to up my game.
I use this as a format here.
Okay.
Give me a second. Bookmarks, formats, right here. Oh my god, do you want to know the funniest shit?
Oh my god.
His jugular, that VAF specifically, is my fucking format. It's literally under my private reports under formats. It's jugular, that license plate, Dear Aziz Shah. Like, I'm not kidding. Holy
Jesus
fuck.
Christ, no way. Of all the ones you use as well.
Okay, so, a judge will be around in a moment.
Oh, who do we get?
Hold on. What's your state ID?
3335.
Okay, look at your profile. I've copied the formatting I use at the bottom of your profile thing. The top one is what I